Welcome to Factful Finance, where we make money talk make sense. So let me ask you something. Ever applied for a credit card and gotten that dreaded rejection? Like, ouch. You check your mail or inbox hoping for approval, and instead it's a, "We regret to inform you." Been there? You're not alone. Here's the twist. Most people are applying for the wrong cards. Today, we're breaking down easy credit cards to get approved for, even if your credit isn't perfect. Especially if it's not perfect. I'm talking no-nonsense, real options that can help build or rebuild your credit without falling into a trap. Because the wrong card can quietly bleed you dry with fees, interest, and limitations. But the right card, it's your first stepping stone to financial strength. Ready? Let's crack this open. So first off, quick disclaimer. What we talk about today is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice, and any card, product, or service I mention, nope, not an endorsement. Always speak with a certified financial pro who understands your unique situation before making decisions. Alright, so who actually needs easy approval credit cards? Honestly, more people than you think. According to Experian, over 42 million Americans have a credit score under 600. That's subprime territory. And get this, another 62 million don't even have enough credit history to have a score. These folks are what lenders call credit invisible. Oof. And yet, life still costs money. You still need a card to rent a car, book a hotel, or handle emergencies. That's where easy approval cards come in. They're designed for people rebuilding credit, starting fresh, or just trying to get in the system. But here's the catch. No one tells you. Some cards pretend to help, but are straight up financial landmines. Let me show you how to dodge them. We'll start with the easiest, safest path forward. Secured credit cards. Think of secured cards as training wheels for your credit. You put down a deposit, say $200, and that becomes your credit limit. You spend on the card, pay it off, and the issuer reports your payments to the 3 major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. That's key. Do it right for a few months, you build your score. Sometimes fast. I've seen people like Sarah, college grad, no credit history, go from no score to a 720 in under a year, just from a $300 secured card and paying it off on time. That's the game. Top picks? Let's go. Number 1, Discover It Secured Credit Card. Why it works. No annual fee, and unlike most secured cards, it actually gives rewards, 1 to 2% cashback, which is rare for this category. Plus, Discover reviews your account after 7 months. Use it responsibly? They might upgrade you to an unsecured card and refund your deposit. Oh, and they do a soft pull for pre-approval, meaning it won't hurt your credit score just to check. Number 2, Capital One Platinum Secured. This one's a beast for flexibility. Depending on your credit profile, you might only need to deposit $49 to get a $200 limit. That's a solid option if you're short on cash but need to establish credit fast. It doesn't come with rewards, but it reports to all 3 bureaus and has no annual fee. Solid pick for rebuilders. Now, what if you really can't afford a deposit? Good news, you still have options. Number 3, Pedal One Visa Credit Card. This one's for folks who are credit invisible but have income. Pedal uses alternative underwriting, meaning they look at your banking habits, not just your score. That's a game changer for freelancers, gig workers, or anyone who's responsible with cash but hasn't played the credit game yet. Bonus? No annual fee, and you can get up to 10% cashback at select merchants. That's better than some mainstream cards. Number 4, Mission Lane Visa Credit Card. Mission Lane is great if you have bad credit. I'm talking scores in the mid-500s. Approval odds are decent, and they're upfront about fees and interest. No shady fine print. Some users like Jamal, who had a bankruptcy on file, got approved and started rebuilding within weeks. Just remember, this one can come with an annual fee, up to $59, so weigh the cost against the benefit. Number 5, Open Sky Secured Visa. Now here's one that breaks all the rules in a good way. Open Sky doesn't even check your credit to apply. You heard that right. 0 credit check. Why? Because they know you're trying to build credit, not be judged by it. It does require a deposit, and there's a $35 annual fee. But for folks recovering from a rough financial patch, like Evelyn, who went through divorce and lost her credit score entirely, it's a way back into the system. Quick side note. Don't fall for those guaranteed approval cards you see in spam emails. 99% of them are trap cards, ridiculously high fees, tiny limits, and terms that'll burn you. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Let's zoom out for a sec. What really makes a card easy to get isn't just the credit score required. It's about matching the card to your unique profile, your income, your history, even your banking habits. That's what underwriters look at. They assess risk. So you want to show you're low risk, even if your score doesn't say so yet. Here's how to boost your odds fast. 1. Pay down any existing debts. Utilization matters a lot. Keep it under 30%, ideally under 10%. 2. Check your credit report for errors. According to the FTC, 1 in 5 reports has an error that could be tanking your score. Fix it, and your odds of approval jump instantly. 3. Use pre-qualification tools. Most major card issuers offer them. They run a soft inquiry, so there's no damage to your score, but you get a sneak peek at your chances. 4. Don't apply for too many cards at once. Every hard inquiry drops your score a bit, and multiple rejections look bad to lenders. Now here's the mindset shift I want you to remember. Getting a credit card isn't the win. Using it wisely is. Because a card doesn't build credit. You do. By paying on time, keeping balances low, and treating it like a debit card, never spending what you can't afford to pay back. Emma learned this the hard way. She got a starter card, maxed it out buying furniture, and then couldn't pay it off. Her score dropped 80 points in 3 months. Painful lesson, but she learned, rebuilt with a secured card, and is now sitting at 740. Same person, different habits, huge difference. So if you're just getting started or bouncing back from a rough patch, don't let the system intimidate you. There are cards that'll give you a chance. Use them smartly, and they become a stepping stone to mortgages, car loans, even business credit. Your score doesn't define your worth, but it does define your financial options. And you control that score, no matter where you're starting from. Which card stood out to you? Let me know in the comments. I try to read every single one. And if you've got a success story or a horror story, share it. Someone out there needs to hear it. If you got value out of this, stick around. The next video dives even deeper into a side of credit that most people completely overlook, but could save you thousands. You're not going to want to miss it.